added in February, but still robust. Wages are expected to rise month over month and year over year. The jobless rate nationally could fall to 3.7%.
ABC's Daria Albinger says that would be the lowest unemployment rate since before the pandemic. Gas prices almost $1 higher than they were at the beginning of the year. Thursday, President Biden announced the release of 1 million barrels of oil per day from the Strategic Petroleum Reserve. Brian Deese, director of the National Economic Council, said the 6-month duration of this plan is unprecedented.
The duration was really designed and calibrated to operate as a bridge, medium-term bridge, to the period where we anticipate and expect U.S. production to come back online.
Russia says Ukraine struck an oil depot in Russia. If confirmed, that would be the first helicopter strike by Ukraine into Russia. U.S. officials still skeptical of Russian claims that troops are withdrawing from the area around Kyiv. Pentagon spokesman John Kirby said the small number of the troops who have moved away seem to be heading north.
The best assessment we have, and it's an assessment at this early stage, is that they're going to be repositioned probably into Belarus to be refit and resupplied and used elsewhere in Ukraine.
Academy Award producer Will Packer tells ABC's Good Morning America he thought it was part of an act when Will Smith struck Chris Rock on stage at the Oscars, and only when Smith began yelling obscenities at Rock did he know it was real.
My heart dropped immediately. Once I saw Will yelling at the stage with such vitriol, my heart dropped.
You're listening to ABC News.
If you owe the IRS back taxes, then get ready to pay up. The IRS has giant private collection agencies actively tracking down folks who owe the IRS. So if you think dodging them was stressful in the past, it's going to get a whole lot tougher. Optima Tax Relief has this advice. Don't wait. Solve your tax problems now before it's too late. Optima Tax Relief works to stop the demand letters, stop the aggressive collection actions, and stop the IRS collectors from targeting you. Ask Optima about the Fresh Start Initiative, one of the biggest breaks the IRS has ever offered. If you qualify, you could save thousands, and nobody knows this program better than they do. Optima is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, and they get results, having resolved over $1 billion of tax debt for their clients. Get a fresh start. Call today for your free consultation.
Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Pope Francis this morning asking for forgiveness for the abuses suffered by Indigenous people in Canadian residential schools. Thousands of children died in these schools, which were first opened in the 1800s. The Pope, in a meeting with members of several Indigenous groups, called the treatment in the schools deplorable. New demands for TikTok and Snapchat to step up their security and keep kids safer. ABC's Andrea Fujii says attorneys general from 43 states and Washington, D.C. have come together in a new letter.
Back in February, TikTok said it would take new steps to enforce limits on what young people can see on the platform, including information about eating disorders, violence, suicide, and sexual exploitation. The attorneys general are now pushing TikTok and Snapchat to conform with what they describe as industry practices and collaborate with parental control apps, which they say would allow parents to limit communication to a certain network of people, monitor private messages, and provide alerts to messages that can be dangerous.
In Washington, the House passed a bill that would limit the cost of insulin to $35 a month. That now heads to the Senate. And it's a big day for soccer fans. At noon Eastern, the draw for the Men's World Cup takes place. The World Cup taking place later this year in Qatar. The U.S. men's national team, ranked 15th in the world, has qualified for the tournament after missing out 4 years ago. This is ABC News.
There's something for everyone on Discovery Plus. The streaming home of ghostly freakouts, muscle car spinouts, and 90-day makeouts.
I'm really in love with her.
Start your free trial today for exclusive originals and a huge collection of favorites.
Whoa!
Then dive into nature docs, geek out with the family, and get your grub on.
I could eat this every day.
The streaming home of true crime, paranormal, food, home, nature, romance, plus so much more. Discovery Plus. Start your free trial. Terms apply.
Brian Clark, ABC.
It's the time of year to come to NC Tractor for the selection of Massey Ferguson tractors and Bobcat zero-turn mowers. NC Tractor gives fantastic customer service, the best discounts possible, and it's a locally owned business. NC Tractor on Railroad Avenue is helping to make outdoor work more enjoyable. Should you have something that you can be proud of for a long time? Massey Ferguson and Bobcat zero-turn mowers. Come look them over. 299 Railroad Avenue, Rutherfordton. That phone number is 288-0395.
Good morning, everyone. We made it to a Friday. We're going to be seeing some pleasant temperatures this morning, but the clouds are moving out. Expect plenty of sunshine, barely a cloud in the sky this afternoon, and highs today will be in the mid to upper 60s and even lower 70s just towards the south. Clear sky with chilly temperatures tonight. We'll be starting off in the mid to upper 30s Saturday morning. Saturday afternoon, we'll see a mostly sunny sky becoming partly cloudy by the evening. Highs Saturday staying in the 60s, stray showers Saturday night. I'm meteorologist Zach Moloch in the Weather Center.
It is nice to get another beautiful weekend here in the foothills. Looks like sunny skies both Saturday and Sunday. It is going to be breezy, though. Gusting winds up to about 15 miles per hour today and tonight, about 14 miles per hour. Saturday, we have wind gusts up to 14 miles per hour again, but sunny skies, no rain in the forecast, and nice, pleasant temperatures. 71 today and 70 on Saturday and Sunday. Right now it's 51 degrees on this great getting up morning. First day of April, April 1st, 2022. Glad to have you on board with us this morning for the Wake Up Call. Thank you for making WCAB your radio station of choice to wake up to here in the foothills. We'll have the news caller and report coming up here in just a few moments. Right now I have these death announcements. Rex Beam Price, age 90 of Forest City, died Thursday, March 31st, at home with his family. A private burial will be held at Mount Pleasant Baptist Church Cemetery, with Reverend Bob Philbeck officiating. The Pageant and King Mortuary Crematory is in charge of the arrangements for Rex Beam Price. Joyce Huntley Guffey of Forest City died Wednesday, March 30th at White Oak Manor in Tryon. The funeral service will be held 3 o'clock Saturday, April 2nd at Shallow Baptist Church with Reverend Paul Willis and Reverend Michael Sapol officiating. Burial will be in the church cemetery. The family will receive friends from 2 until 2:45 Saturday in the sanctuary prior to the service. The Pageant and King Mortuary and Crematory is in charge of the arrangements for Joyce Huntley Guffey. Loralee Fernandez Bradley, age 82, of Rutherfordton, died Tuesday at her home. The family will receive friends from 6 until 8 o'clock this evening at the home of her son, Douglas Bradley, at 878 Oak Springs Road, Rutherfordton. The burial will be private for the immediate family only. The Pageant and King Mortuary and Crematory in charge of those arrangements for Loralee Fernandez Bradley. Cynthia Gell Hogan Smathers, age 75, of Spindale, died Monday, March 28th. The funeral service will be held today at 2 o'clock at the Harrelson Funeral Chapel with Reverend Roy Hall officiating. Burial will be in the Rutherford County Memorial Cemetery. Visitation will be held 1 hour prior to the service. Harrelson Funeral and Cremation Service serving the family of Cynthia Gell Hogan Smathers. Dorothy Carolyn Crane Bradley, age 79, of Rutherfordton, passed away Monday at her home. Funeral services will be held at 2 p.m. Saturday, April the 2nd, at Gilkey Church of God. Burial will follow in the church cemetery. The family will receive friends from 1 until 2 prior to the service. Reverend Claude Crane and Reverend Jean Crane will officiate. And Crow's Mortuary is assisting the family of Dorothy Carolyn Crane Bradley. Those are the death announcements we have in the house this morning. For complete information on these and others as they become available to us, be sure to tune in to at 11:35 and then again at 5:10 as part of the afternoon report here on WCAB Rutherfordton. The most information for the foothills is for 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB. Big game tomorrow night, UNC and Duke, 7 o'clock pregame. Join us for that big game. Who will it be? The Blue Devils or the Tar Heels?
Bill O'Reilly here, and I'm warming up. Stand by for the O'Reilly Update Morning Edition. But first, if you are stuck in a timeshare, please call my friends at Lone Star Transfer. They guarantee to get you out with a specified time frame given to you in writing. They have helped thousands of unhappy timeshare owners over the past decade. Family owned, their process is done legally, ethically, and quickly. So please call for a no obligation consultation. 855-551-7066 or visit LoneStarTransfer.com. On this Friday, it will be interesting to see if the Disney Corporation suffers economically by alienating tens of millions of parents who believe their 5 to 8-year-olds should not be discussing gender fluidity in school. I am simply amazed that Disney executives are using that enormous corporation to advance a far-left vision of education. Ever since television was invented, Disney has programmed for children and gained the trust of Americans by doing so. The fairy tales are brilliantly animated, and wholesome entertainment brought in billions of dollars every year to Disney. But now it's all about woke, a trend, by the way, that is on the skids as folks see how narrow-minded and callous wokeism really is. The embarrassment of ordering Disney employees not to say the words boys and girls is apparently lost on Disney executives. Really, what the LA-based company is doing is insane, self-destructive, and bad for children, and not just traditional kids. My prediction is the marketplace will punish Disney, but I could be wrong. Maybe the public is numb to assaults on the culture. There are so many of them. But hammering little kids with adult themes is not woke. It's stupid and irresponsible. And Dopey the Dwarf, remember him, would concur with my opinion. Now this. AMAC is the leading conservative advocacy and benefits organization. AMAC gives you access to exclusive benefits, insightful news, and a magazine full of uncensored content. They are pushing back against efforts to defund the police, weaken the borders, and corrupt our youth. But they need your help. Please stand with AMAC at amac.us. That's amac.us. That is the Morning O'Reilly Update. More analysis later on.
Pass it on. Imagine a lady who wouldn't give up her seat on the bus, a TV host who wanted to be your neighbor, or an inventor whose 10,000 failures didn't stop him. These vivid images all share the same caption: inspiration. These people just did their best, and they inspire us. Now, what will you do to inspire others? Inspiration is in you. From PassItOn.com.
Hello, this is Gilbert. I'm back on the air every Saturday from 8 to 9. Gilbert Talks Taxes because, as we all know, taxation with representation has not been such a good idea either. So put on a pot of coffee because I'll be talking about tax law, tax rules and changes, regulations, retirement, financial strategies, and of course, I'll be telling you how to handle the IRS. This is Gilbert. Listen to Gilbert Talks Taxes every Saturday morning from 8 to 9 right here, WCAB AM 590, FM 100.9.
WCAB, Rutherfordton.
The Lincoln County War was going full tilt. William Brady was the sheriff of Lincoln County. Brady was known to be in the pocket of the Murphy Dolan faction, the bad guys as far as Billy the Kid was concerned. Billy the Kid had formed his Regulators, a semi-legal group to fight what he considered to be the corruption in the county. And for the most part, the locals looked favorably upon them. On the morning of April Fool's Day, 1878, Sheriff William Brady was walking down Lincoln's Main Street with 4 of his deputies. Then, from behind an adobe wall, guns started barking. It's obvious that Sheriff Brady was the main target because in a matter of seconds, He had more than a dozen holes in him. Brady and Billy the Kid had history. Billy blamed Brady for the death of his friend John Tunstall, and earlier that year, Billy had tried to arrest Brady. But Brady was able to turn the tables on the kid, and the kid ended up in jail. When the shooting died down, Billy the Kid walked up to the body of Sheriff Brady. Some say he was looking for arrest warrants for Billy and the regulators. Others say Billy was looking for the Winchester rifle Brady had taken from him back in February. Then a shot rang out from hiding. It nipped Billy's hip. Billy wisely ran for cover, and the regulators left town. Although Billy was able to get his vengeance, the outcome of the event wasn't good for him. Because of the way it happened, Billy started losing the sympathy of the locals, and they began questioning the legality of his regulators. You've just heard another story from Old West Radio. I'm Dakota Livesay.
Jesse James Railroad Express has added 2 new sandwiches to their menu. Try the all-new crispy chicken sandwich with lettuce, tomato, and mayonnaise, or the crispy deluxe with lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise, bacon, and cheese. Enjoy a refreshing milkshake or a hand-dipped ice cream cone. Open Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. until 4 p.m. Closed Wednesday and Sunday. Jesse James Railroad Express, 531 Railroad Avenue in Rutherford. Call 828-447-4644. Mondays only, hot dog with mustard, chili, and onions for only $1.24 each. All aboard the Jesse James Railroad Express.
Congratulations to Jesse James Railroad Express, voted 2021 Best of Rutherford County hot dogs and hamburgers 5 years in a row.
Now let's check out what's been happening over the past 24 hours or so around the county. And with me on the phone right now is Deputy Hensley with the Sheriff's Department. Good morning. How are you doing today?
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Good. Tell us what's been going on.
In the last 24 hours, the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office has received 134 calls for service. The total is 7 arrests and 150 in the county jail. For incident reports, Michael Connor of Forest City reported burglary, breaking and entering. Dwight Cole of Forest City reported a misdemeanor larceny. Staley's Pallet of Spindale reported breaking and entering. Anthony Gillen of Marion reported felony larceny of motor vehicle. For arrest reports, Cody Leverett of Mooresboro was arrested for order to show cause, failure to pay fine. Alexis Cundiff of Rillifton reported injury to personal property. And Akira Edgerton of Spindale was arrested for assault on a government official, resist, obstruct public officer, and second-degree trespass. And that's all we have for this morning.
David Hendry, thank you very much for that report, and you be safe this weekend.
Thank you, sir.
It's 18 minutes after 7 o'clock. We'll check with 911 communications, see what kind of calls they've had in the past little while. You know, nothing strikes fear in the hearts of people more than receiving an IRS audit letter in the mail. Audits take much time away from your business and family, requiring you to gather mounds of records, and can become overwhelming unless you have someone you can depend on to take care of that for you. That's why we can recommend IE Accounting and Tax Service. Chris and his team of professionals are in the business to help. Even if you depended on someone else to prepare your taxes, IE Accounting and Tax Service will be glad to assist you or your company. Don't hesitate to call. As a small business owner, you have more important things to do than keep your own books. Why not let IE Accounting and Tax Service take care of that for you so you can get back to the job of running your business? Consider their payroll solutions for your business, cash flow management, litigation support, and forensic investigation. Why not give them a call and see what they can do for your business? Here's that phone number, 828-395-1777. They're at 211 West Main Street, Spindale. Again, that's 395-1777, and it's spelled A-R-Y-E-E. Here's Jessica now with the Communications Center report. Good morning, Jessica. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. What's on the report from the past 24 hours?
In the past 24 hours, the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office 911 Communications has processed 412 911 calls and administrative calls, which consisted of 57 EMS calls. Law enforcement Sheriff's Office had 134, Far City 86, Lake Lure 1, Rutherford 41, Spindale 41. Fire calls, Bills Creek respond to a vehicle accident. Ellenborough respond to a fire investigation. Far City respond to a vehicle accident and a residential fire alarm. Hudlow respond to a vehicle accident. Lake Lure responded to a residential fire alarm. Rutherford respond to a residential fire alarm and a power line fire and a vehicle accident. And SDO respond to a vehicle accident. That's all we've got today.
Thanks, Jessica. Have a good day.
You too.
Thinking about the departure of a loved one through death is a subject we don't like to talk about. However, pre-planning or prepaying for a funeral is a consideration and responsible thing to do. With so many options available today, it's important to speak with someone you can trust and someone who can help you find a balance between the emotional, spiritual, and financial needs of your loved ones. Crow's Mortuary and Crematory is recognized as one of the best family-run funeral homes. It's a family tradition, and they know how to care for your family. Any questions you might have, they will be happy to answer. Call Crow's Mortuary and Cremation Services at 286-2304.
It's time now for Ruby Taylor to tell us what's been happening around the SDO Fire District this morning. Ruby, good morning. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Good. What's on the report?
Well, the fire department had one call, and that was to a vehicle accident. And on my birthday counter today, I've got Scott Vickers and Christine Putman having birthdays today. Tomorrow, Adam Rollins and Jimmy Hollyfield is having birthdays. Then Sunday, Kyle Sisk and Caitlin McGill is having birthdays. Hope all these people have nice days. And signs are in the head today and going to the next tomorrow and Sunday. And that's all I've got.
You have a good weekend, Ruby.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Farm Bureau Insurance doesn't hire celebrities to push auto coverage. We think people might like to make decisions based on service and savings, not just because that guy from that show says it's a good idea. Instead of faces you know from your TV, we offer faces you know from your neighborhood, because we're headquartered in North Carolina with local agents right in your town. That's really the only thing we want to be famous for. North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance, helping you is what we do best.
In Rutherford County, please call 287-2428.
North Carolina Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Insurance of North Carolina, Inc., Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi, an independent licensee of the Blue Cross and Blue Shield Association.
Being free means your connection goes where you go, from local favorites to faraway places. And with our Better Than Free event at Carolina West Wireless, you can save over $1,000 on our most popular smartphones with an eligible trade-in and when you bring your own number. Or take home a free Samsung Galaxy A12 smartphone and get an additional $150 in credits when you switch. Celebrate the freedom to take your service anywhere with a Better Than Free deal from Carolina West Wireless. Certain restrictions apply. See representative for details or visit carolinawest.com/terms and conditions.
22 minutes after 7 o'clock, and we're searching the phone lines this morning to come up with our next reporter. We'll find out what's going on. It looks like the weekend is absolutely going to be one kind of nice one, except the wind is going to be really strong, but we've been there, done that before, right? But it's going to be nice to get outside and walk in the sun and get rid of this bad, ugly weather we've had the past couple of days. But tomorrow night, everybody will be excited about the UNC Duke game. It's been the highlight of the basketball season to see how it's going to end. The NCAA now puts the two strong teams together one final time. It's going to be Coach K's last game. Let's see, he wins tomorrow night, and then he'll go into the championship game. But it should be an exciting game. We'll have that 7 p.m. pregame show. At 7:30, a countdown to tip-off, and then tip-off is about 8:49. We'll have all that action for you right here on the most sports for the foothills, WCAB.
Hey folks, you know, Farmer's Friend Feed Seed Supply is an amazing store. I can say that because they have what you need. From pet supplies to fire and ant killer to horse quality Timothy alfalfa hay, $14 per bale. Attention carp fishermen, they have C&J flavoring, only $8 per bottle. And they have oats for sale. Refill your propane tanks at the lowest price. Fully stocked with all your deer supplies and a great selection of farm implements. Need mulch? $12 per scoop. We could call it a superstore. Farmer's Friend Feed Seed Supply, 188 Whiteside Road in Rutherfordton.
Couldn't reach Gary Wilson this morning up at Fairfield Mountains Fire District and Bills Creek Fire District, so we're going to jump over the mountains and go over to Bostic. And DeVern Upton's on the phone right now. Good morning, DeVern.
Good morning. How are you this morning?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great.
Good.
The weekend's here.
It sure is, and a beautiful one is going to be.
That's right. Well, over here in Bostic this morning we have 90 degrees weather.
That's an April Fool on you. No, we have 55 degrees. Fire department had no calls, but we do want people to pray for the firefighters in Tennessee that's battling that fire out there. 3,700 acres has got burned, and they only got it contained to 45. And just remember them. And there'll be a food giveaway at Washburn's again today from 9 to 10:30. We have one birthday, and that would be Stanley Upton. We want to wish him a happy birthday.
And how's he related to you?
My husband.
Oh, really? Well, happy
Yeah.
happy birthday to your husband.
Yeah, it's close together, wasn't it?
Yeah, sure was. Well, I hope he has a good one. You be good to him today.
I'll do something for him.
All righty. Thanks for the report.
It might be April Fool, but I'll do something.
There you go. Flat trick on.
You have a good weekend.
You too, Dorn. Thanks. Bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Your car's best friend can be RS Speedy Lube Service Center. That's because RS Speedy Lube Service Center and Car Wash can keep your car or truck running clean with a regular oil change. They check the fluids and vacuum out the car and have you on your way in no time. Go next door for a radiator or transmission flush, brakes, exhaust, CV joints, and service for big trucks and campers also available. Pull next door to the RS Speedy Automatic Car Wash and make your car happy with a clean, all under and all over car wash. It's all at RS Service Center and Car Wash on Railroad Avenue in Rutherfordton.
26 past the hour of 7 o'clock on this Friday morning, brand new month, April 1st. Let's head over toward Hudlow Fire District now and talk with Bob Hodge. Bob, good morning. We haven't talked to you since last month.
I know, it's been a long time, ain't it? Well, we're having a good morning up here on this April Fool morning, but things look like the sun's coming up. Might have a nice day up here today. And with the fire department, let's see, around 7 o'clock last night, we had a call where two four-wheelers run head-on with each other off of Pea Ridge Road. And then we did set up a landing zone for a helicopter to transport a patient from that incident. And other than that, rest of the night's been quiet. I want to say happy birthday to Ray Hodge this morning. And, Jim, that's about it up here.
How's Ray Hodge related to you? Is he related at all?
My brother.
He's your brother. Well, happy birthday to him.
He's born on April Fool's Day.
Oh, my goodness. I bet he's been ribbed a long time, hasn't he?
That's right.
He's your younger brother, right?
Oh, yeah. He's my younger brother. Yeah.
Well, I hope he has a good one today.
Well, thank you. But other than that, you just be careful and don't let nobody fool you now today.
I'm going to keep my eyes and ears open wide today, believe me.
Yeah, you better. You better.
Bob,
okay, Jim.
Have a good weekend, and we'll see you next time.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bob Hodge reporting out of Hudlow Fire District this morning, 28 minutes past the hour.
Cheryl, have you been to the Homeworks Design Center inside Henson Building Materials in Forest City?
Oh, yes. Shana, David, and William are incredible at designing kitchen and bath cabinetry for my new she shed.
Your what?
And they have a full line of windows and doors on display in their 5,000 square foot showroom. And they'll install any ones you pick out for me.
Oh, you're too good to me.
I know. With selling and installing, it's basically one-stop shopping.
Henson Building Materials, 177 Duke Street, Forest City.
Building starts here.
Cherry Mountain stop next. Cherry Mountain Fire District. Sue Price, how you doing?
Good morning, Jim. I'm doing okay. Hope you are.
Doing well. Welcome to April.
I know. These months are passing by in a hurry, aren't they?
1 quarter is already behind us.
I know. Oh, well. We're looking at a pretty good weekend, looks like, so that's good. We had a lot of wind last day or so, but that was March, and I guess it's going to stay with us a little while in April, too.
Looks like it is.
I don't have any calls from the fire department, and I don't have a single birthday or anniversary on either one of my calendars, so nobody celebrating on April Fool's Day for me. It's just quiet and calm over here. No, nothing much going on. Now, tomorrow is the forum, candidate forum up at Golden Valley Community Clubhouse. And we welcome everybody to come and be there. It starts at 3 o'clock. And meet the candidates and see what they're all about, what they have on their minds. And hope we'll have a good turnout for that. And so far, that's the only announcement I have. It's just quiet and calm over this way, looking for a good day and a good weekend. And I hope you and the family will have one.
Thanks, Sue. You have a good one as well, and enjoy the beauty of the day. I'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
To win in sports, you must adjust your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. Why not let Andrew Tisdale, your Edward Jones financial advisor, help you create a game plan for financial success? Call 828-287-9197 and get started today. That's Andrew Tisdale at Edward Jones Financial Advisor, 828-287-9197. And now we're heading up toward the Shingle Hollow Fire District this morning and see if we can find some news from on the hillside up there. And Tina White should be the next one to report. And here she is right now. Good morning, Tina. How are you?
Well, I am doing well. I thought you were trying to pull an April Fool's joke on us this morning.
Why is that?
When you said Tar Heels and Duke playing tonight.
Well, you know, I've been turned around all week.
You could have covered yourself by saying April Fool's, it's Saturday night.
I know. All kinds of thoughts have come to my mind today, but I don't know if I'm going to implement any of them or not. I've just got a little mean streak in me.
Just a little one.
Just a little. Don't ask my wife any different from that. So she might say it might be not too little.
That's what I was thinking, but I won't ask her. But you know, we all get confused sometimes, especially me. This morning it is 50 degrees up here in Shingle Hollow, and the sunrise has been beautiful. The fire department didn't have any calls in the past 24 hours. The only birthday I have today is on Pilgrim Way's calendar, and it's Daniel Harris. I hope he has a wonderful birthday. If you know Daniel, call him and tell him happy birthday. Tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. until 1 p.m., Pleasant Grove Baptist Church is having a community yard sale. They're located on the corner of Cove Road and Pleasant Grove Road. They will also have biscuits for breakfast and hot dogs for lunch. So everybody come on out for this yard sale. You might find a treasure. Moved my March calendar, and I have some stuff right on it that I need to tell you about. Bear with me a moment. Okay. White House Community Clubhouse is having their Easter egg hunt on April 9th from 10 to 12. There will also be an appearance of the Easter Bunny, so come out and have your picture made with the Easter Bunny. Bring all your kids because those Easter eggs are going to have some prizes in them. And that afternoon at 5 p.m., Piney Non-Baptist Church is having a wildlife supper. Everyone's invited to that as well. There's no charge, and there will be door prizes. There's going to be 2 used .22 rifles that are given away, one to a 12-year-old or under girl, one to a 12-year-old or under boy, a $50 gift card to Green Hill Store, $50 gift card to the Mason Jar Restaurant or from the Mason Jar Restaurant, and a blacksmith-made candle holder. And cakes and pies are going to be given as door prizes. So it's going to be a fun event. Everybody just come on out on April 9th. Plan to spend your time in White House and Shingle Hollow. That's all I've got today, Jim.
All right. Thank you very much. You enjoy your weekend.
You too, and I will talk to you Monday.
All right. Thanks. Bye-bye. And that's Shingle Hollow reporting in this morning. Do you grow tired of endless paperwork and the jumping around the medical profession and still not getting any answers? Well, let me talk to you about Brock Family Care. It's a direct primary care practice that takes care of the patient, that's you and me, and not the insurance company. Providing flat rate pricing and not accepting any forms of health insurance allows for more personalized and affordable health care. Isn't that something you've been looking for? More personalized service and better health care, affordable health care. Ann Brock has over 42 years of healthcare experience and 22 years as nurse practitioner. She and her staff are dedicated to providing health care that is patient-centered and not insurance company dictated. They give the patient the time and the attention they need. You need to have somebody to look after you and not just jump you through a bunch of hoops. Bring your medical needs to Brock Family Care and see the difference. And also offers telehealth appointments. The professional staff are dedicated and will take time to find out how they can help you. Go to the website, brockfamilycare.com, brockfamilycare.com, or you can call them at 382-7282, 382-7282, Brock Family Care. And we're in Union Mills, North Carolina. Brenda Kelly, good morning.
Good morning. How are you on this fabulous April Fool's Friday?
It is a tremendous day.
I know it. It's looking good, too, ain't it?
It is looking good, yeah. We're a little breezy, but it's looking good.
Oh, it's been breezy forever so long.
I know it. It just blows that pollen around in a circle.
I know, and if I'm outside, I can hear my wind chimes just a singing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I love to hear wind chimes.
I do, too. I enjoy hearing that.
But we hope everybody's having a good day. I've got 48 degrees on the front porch this morning. I don't have any birthdays or anniversaries. And then ways of announcements Friday, April the 1st, Union Mills Learning Center, 6 p.m. hamburger meal, and the cost is $6. 7 p.m. Homegrown opens for Polk County Line, and there's no admission for the music, but you do have a tip jar available for the band. So far, that's all I got going on. I'm just going to get ready and play basketball tomorrow night.
Well, I hope you're going to have some popcorn. Do you eat popcorn?
I can't eat popcorn, no, because of diverticulitis.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no. But that's all right. I can eat some potato chips or something.
There you go.
And a cold drink or a glass of tea or something.
It's parched peanuts. I
can't eat nuts.
You eat peanuts at all? No nuts at all?
I can't eat stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff I can't eat since I've got so old. This year getting old ain't cracked up what it's supposed to be.
Well, just make you a good old cake and eat on that cake.
Yeah, no, I can eat a cake and gain weight. I've got to bake a cake tomorrow anyway, but I got to go to a funeral and I'm going to cook and take food for the family.
Oh, yeah.
I got that to do, so. Then I'm going to play basketball tomorrow night. Hope I win. If I don't, that's all right. There's always next year.
There's always next year.
That's exactly right. If the world lasts, and if it don't, it won't make no difference.
It won't make any difference anyway.
That's right.
Reckon there's a basketball up in heaven.
Well, I don't know, but if it ain't, we might get one started.
I bet it'd be blue.
When you think about heaven, and earth, because we don't know what heaven's going to be. We just got a little glimpse of it in the Bible, and you think about it, but it says there'll be no sorrow, no heartache, no parting, no goodbye, no tears, and all that. Well, that's good, but we don't really know what and it says we'll be praising the Lord, but we don't know what we're going to be doing all the time.
No,
it says there'll be light, no darkness.
Yep.
So we don't know. We don't know. We may be picking apples. Who knows?
That's very true. Very true. We just don't know.
That's right. It's going to be a surprise, but it's going to be a good surprise.
It's worth going to, isn't it?
Yeah, most certainly. I'll not disagree with you on that.
Well, listen, you have a wonderful weekend.
Okay, you go check on that Luther Sweet thing.
All right, see you next time.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Brenda Kelly reporting out of Union Mills, and we're going over to Ellenboro next. Let me brag on Hutchins Pest Control a minute. Don't let the pest bug you when Hutchins Pest Control is as close as a phone call. Honest, dependable, professional, and on-time service may be the reason they keep getting voted best pest control. If you have a pest problem, call this family-run business at 287-5171. Licensed in North and South Carolina and fully insured and bonded. Get a free estimate when you call Hutchins Pest Control and be sure the job is done right. That's Hutchins Pest Control. Call them today at 287-5171 and they'll be right there. Nobody gets a better deal than the customers at Sisk Family Ford. They have a proven record of the best deals. Sisk Family Ford, Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealer, has recently been recognized as the #1 Ford dealer in customer satisfaction in the Southeast. That speaks well of their commitment to serve their customers well. Look for all the new design 2021 F-150 at Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealership. That's Sisk Family Ford, Oak Street, Forest City. Locally owned, I like that. 7:40 here. Let's go over down to Ellenboro and see Luther Gilligan for a moment, see what he's got up his sleeve. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Got your arm up your sleeve?
Two of them.
Well, good.
Sometimes we get them both same sleeve. Hey, we're having a good time there this morning. The sun's coming up. It's going to be a nice day today. We're going to have a good time. But it's quiet this morning. Not a whole lot happening right now. There's been a little excitement down here. See, the fire department, they had a controlled burn yesterday. Had a grass fire investigation. They had a grass fire. That was this morning early. They went down to Cleveland County on a car, and they had a power line down. They stayed busy a little bit yesterday and last night and early this morning. But they've settled down now. Everything's quiet, peaceful. Everybody's just trying to get this last day of the weekend. We're looking forward to the weekend. So you have a great day, Brian. Have a good weekend. We'll talk to you Monday.
I hope you have a good one as well, and be careful over there, and I'll see you soon.
All right, take care.
All right, bye. And that leaves us time for birthday and anniversaries for this first day of April, April the 1st, 2022. If you are celebrating today, let us celebrate with you. Give us a call, 287-3356. And we'll give you a big shout-out on your birthday or your anniversary. Again, that's 287-3356.
It can be a tough call when it comes time to provide a daycare service for an aging parent or a loved one. You can always depend on Rutherford Life Services for a safe facility that offers medical monitoring, nutritional meals, fun activities, and is a loving environment. Rutherford Life is licensed by the State of North Carolina Division of Aging. They will be glad to answer any questions you may have. Call them at 288-1697. Rutherford Life Services offers a trained staff of professionals who you can entrust your loved one to. Rutherford Life Services is located at 230 Fairground Road in Spindale.
At breakfast time, folks, mine turns to good food. And good food, you think about Granny B's breakfast time. They serve breakfast over there from 6:30 until 11, Monday, make that Tuesday through Saturday. And this morning will be a perfect time as you start a brand new month, decide that you want to eat good food that's healthy and not just always fast food. And go by Granny B's and order pancakes or bacon and sausage. You can get the French toast and all those kind of things that you like for breakfast. They'll fix it for you. You get great coffee. They got a great coffee machine there that you can order specialty coffee or just regular coffee as well. But they're there for you. Granny B's, Main Street, Spindale, right next to the Shake Shop. Coming up this morning, a little after 8 o'clock, Congresswoman Virginia Fox will be checking in with us, giving us a report on what's happening up there as she sees things from her vantage point. And we'll have that for you this morning, all right here, exclusively on WCAB Rutherfordton.
Happy birthday.
Birthdays on a national level this morning, 1883, Lon Chaney was born. He died in 1930. He was an actor. 1932, Debbie Reynolds was born, and she died in 2016. 1934, Jim Ed Brown, a country singer, was born. He did a lot of country songs. 1853, Cincinnati is first U.S. city to employ full-time firefighters. 1881, first dishwashing machine marketed. 1891, the Wrigley Company is founded. They're the chewing gum people. 1905, SOS, first adopted as the Morse distress signal. 1960, first weather satellite was launched. 1963, soap opera General Hospital premiere. WCAB history, Jim Bishop announced the station had been sold to Mexico. Turned out to be false on April Fool's Day. Oh, I remember that story. Oh, wow. It's National 1 Cent Day and National Sourdough Bread Day. And it also is April Fool's Day here on the radio. Now you're up to date with Native History. You're on WCAB. Keys to Comfortable Living up next.
In 1956, an old glass bottle containing a faded note washed up on a beach in Jamaica. The message said that the ship was on fire and sinking. The date on this seaboard note was 1750. In 1852, an American ship's captain delivered a letter to Queen Isabella II of Spain. It was written by Christopher Columbus in 1493. Columbus had put the letter in a bottle and tossed it overboard while sailing near the West Indies. A couple of hundred years is a bit slow for mail delivery. From notes in a bottle to email, from quill pens to computers, from Alexander Graham Bell's first telephone to fax machines, man has come a long ways in methods of communication. However, have we come that far in the art of communication? A Vermont proverb says, "Don't talk unless you can improve the silence." Conversation aids and abets our understanding of other people and their ideas. It enriches our lives. It can also wield destruction like a double-edged sword. The Bible tells us to be slow to speak and quick to listen. It's excellent advice if we want our conversations to enhance not only our lives, but those with whom we are chatting. Develop your conversational skills to a point where you do as Dorothy Navel suggests. Say the right thing in the right place. Leave unsaid the wrong thing at the tempting moment. That way we will build up and not tear down other people. This is Bill Hostler with today's key to confident living.
Today, we also like to wish a happy birthday to Charles Smith. Came in after the fact, but we wish him a happy, happy birthday. Charles, have a good one.
Hello, this is Gilbert. I'm back on the air every Saturday from 8 to 9. Gilbert Talks Taxes because, as we all know, taxation with representation has not been such a good idea either. So put on a pot of coffee because I'll be talking about tax law, tax rules and changes, regulations, retirement, financial strategies, and of course, I'll be telling you how to handle the IRS. This is Gilbert. Listen to Gilbert Talks Taxes every Saturday morning from 8 to 9 right here, WCAB AM 590, FM 100.9.
WCAB, Rutherfordton.
Imagine me and you, I do. I think about you day and night. It's only right to think about the girl you love and hold her tight. So happy together. If I should call you up
I'm Brian Clark. This hour, the Labor Department releases its March unemployment report. ABC's Daria Albinger has a preview.
We could see another big payroll gain in the March employment report. Economists are predicting 499,000 jobs will be created. That's lower than the 678,000 in February, but it's still enough to bring unemployment down nationally to 3.7%.